There is not an autism epidemic. I'll say it again. There is not an autism epidemic. Let me explain why. Here's the year 2000. In the year 2000 in the United States, we estimated that 1 out of 150 children was diagnosed with autism. In the year 2025, we're now saying it's 1 out of 31 in the United States. Well, that seems like an epidemic, but let me tell you what's going on, what's happening here. Because what's changed is not the disorder, but how we define, how we detect, and how we respond to it. So the first thing that's happened since the mid-'80s, and this is the increase here, is in the diagnosis. And starting in the mid-'80s, we've made it a lot easier for people to be diagnosed with autism under a polythetic system. You don't have to have all of the symptoms. Well, what else has happened besides that? Well, the public is aware, so we have awareness. More people are aware, and therefore they are more likely to tell their neighbors or their friends or their cousins, whatever, you should have your child looked at for autism. Well, what else has happened? Oh, in some states in this country, having autism will give child opportunities to have treatments paid for by third-party payers or school services. And in fact, in some states, health insurance, once parents extend past their out-of-pocket expense, will have to pay for up to 30 hours of ABA training, behavioral training, which is one of the treatments used for autism. And finally, what else do we know? Well, there is what I call popular psychology, pop psych. Everybody thinks they have autism. Anybody who's a little quirky, anybody who's a little different, they must have autism. So what's left? Well, maybe there's something in the foods we eat, or maybe there's something in the dyes, or maybe there's something in birth, because we know that children with brain injuries at birth have a higher incidence of autism. I'll tell you what it's not. It is not the devil, and it is not diphtheria pertussis vaccines. So is there an epidemic in autism? No. It's not the cause. It's these things that have made that difference. And we need to stop talking about cause and start talking about what would be best to support children with autism and adults with autism in a diverse world.